What's up, Leo? Welcome to the channel. My name is Echo Moon. Today I'm doing your end of our general reading. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And this is general, so it can resonate with it can be in reference to your career, your finance, your love life. This could be a message from the universe to you. So just take what resonates with your situation and leave what doesn't, okay? All right, so I'm doing a poll, so you should see like an eye thing at the top of the screen because I'm doing a poll on the reading. So if you prefer two love readings and one general reading, so for example, the beginning and the end of the month being love readings, right? The first half and the second half, and then doing just one general reading for the entire month versus I'm doing two generals and one love. Okay, so vote yes or no at the top, please. Appreciate it. Thank you. Also, I've been getting emails regarding personal readings. The website is still in process. It's actually like ready, but there was a mishap. Either way, it should be up and running shortly. I am doing personal readings for people contacting me via email wanting a reading. The readings do come to you via a private video for YouTube, on YouTube. I'll put the information as far as pricing and everything in the information box below. So if that's what you want to do, just reach out to me. Okay, today we touch base with everything. Yes, we're going to start off with the Oracle deck. We are going to do a spread. We are going to clear the deck. Then we are going to go into the tarot reading. The Oracle message doesn't have to coincide with the tarot reading. This will resonate with you more than the actual tarot reading, okay? All right, so let's get into it. What is Leo's frame of mind towards the end of what we're going into December? Where is Leo's mind at? What's your focus? Your focus is on your intentions, what it is that you want to manifest, things that you want to come into your life. You're putting your focus on what it is that you want to pretty much come to life. Okay. Your challenge is mountain. Your challenge is making things more complicated than what they need to be. Okay? Your challenge is literally going up through and over the rocky mountain instead of, going with the flow and just going through the mountain's mouth. So your challenge is making things, like I said, more complicated than what they needed to be. Okay? Or what they need to be. What is your lesson? What is Leo's lesson? What is the lesson for Leo? Dry desert. Your lesson is to get in touch with the inner you. So a dry desert, it's like go deep within. Because this girl is standing on a desert. There's no water in a desert. The water is all underneath in the ground. So in order to get to the water, in order to get some moisture, you would have to dig deep. So it's kind of like to find what it is that you're looking for. So you're not making things harder than what they need to be. You guys need to learn, and you guys are learning, you're learning, to look beyond the surface of things. Okay? And what's the advice for Leo? Wide open. Be able to take a risk. Be able to take a risk. I feel like you guys are risk takers though. But this is like, open yourself up. Like, don't be afraid to be exposed, to expose you, all of you, how you really feel, who you really are. Some of you guys be hiding that. All right. You see these? You got it? Cool. Let's move this out of the way, put that off to the side, and let's see. Let's go into your reading. So what's your current situation? This is the present. For you, Leo, let's see. What's the present situation for Leo? 9 of Coins. All right. Some of you guys are focusing on yourselves, focusing on your money, what makes you comfortable in life, what makes you happy in life. This is like I worked, I bust ass, and I'm comfortable, and I'm in a place of peace. And let's get a clarifier for the 9 of coins. Yeah, that one I should have grabbed. That's cool. Tower. It's like picking yourself up after things fell apart. Something that you was not even expecting came in, came in and broke shit up for you. It's like it came in and it tore things down to the point where you have to rebuild, but you're in the mode, you're in the current stages of rebuilding and you're feeling good about it. You know, this could have been, you know, either losing a job, and some of you guys are going the entrepreneurial route. This could also be a relationship where it's kind of like, you know what, I'm picking myself up after this person, you know, took me to the cleaners emotionally and financially, for some, okay, or emotionally. Either way, something happened that pretty much made a change, a major change in your life. But right now, you're at the point of, you know, regaining your footing, regaining that independence. Do you see that? Okay, yeah. So for your past influence, which is reflective of the current situation here, we have the 5 of Wands. Okay, so there was conflict in the past. And why was there conflict? Okay, the cards are just coming out for you guys. We have the 6 of Wands. Ego. You know, yeah, it's about feeling victorious and, you know, righteous and recognition and all of that. But that's also, you know, it's all about ego. Because you go from having all these people fighting, but this could also be you fighting yourself. But you have all these people fighting to, we went from the 5 to the 6. So somebody won that fight. Somebody's feeling very good. Somebody won with the 6 of Wands. And with the Tower, that's also regarding ego as well. It's kind of like having to, you know, take you down a couple of notches in order to humble yourself. Okay? And let's keep going. Where's the hopes and fears? What is the hopes and fears for Leo? Five of Swords. You know, that's pettiness right there. You know, that's a pointless victory. That's like a waste of time. I feel like this card, 5 of Swords, is literally, it's a waste of time. Like, you're wasting your time. Or somebody is wasting their time. Because it's just conflict. It's about, you know, somebody basically being petty and, you know, reckless with their mouth and feeling like they got one up over on someone. But in reality, it's kind of like, for what? What is this 5 of Swords here? So some of you guys, you know, you don't want that conflict. Some people like drama, though, you know? Like, somebody could have done something to you in the past where it's just like you're hoping to get back at that person. Like payback, so to speak, okay? Or the Page of Swords. Yeah. You know, the Page of Swords, that's about, you know, delivering a message. That's about, you know, telling somebody, kind of like telling somebody like it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be about gossip. It could be about rumors. You know, confronting somebody based off of the rumors that you heard. And where's your focus at right now, Leo? The focus is on love. Creating a union with someone. That's good. Because I wanted to know what this was all about. Yeah, it could be about work, but, you know, it was generalized. So I kind of wanted to get the overall thing here. And let's clarify the 2 of Cups. So yeah, your focus is on coming together with someone. Okay, and I wanted to bring out 2. So you have the 9 of Cups and you have the 7 of Wands. So this is somebody that it's like, this is someone that you hope for. This person makes you happy. This person is everything that you want when it comes to a lover. And this relationship is something that, you know, you want to fight for. So we have the 5, we have the 6, and now we have the 7. You know, it's like against all odds, I'm in it. Like, I'm here. I'm with you. I love you. You make me happy. We make each other happy. You know, some of you guys don't want to go into that mode of the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. It's kind of like in the past, this is what was dealt with. You know, I don't want to deal with that. So it's kind of like, you know, standing up for what you're passionate. It's kind of like, put it this way, okay? It's like telling somebody your expectations, okay? Like letting them know what you want out of the relationship, you know? And I'm saying that in reference to this, you know, standing up for something is like, yeah, standing up for the relationship, fighting for the relationship, you know, but this is standing your ground on what it is that you feel passionate about. And you want to tell this to that person. Like, this is something that, you know, you want to tell, but at the same time, it's kind of like you don't want it to be a waste of time. Like, you're hoping it's not going to be a waste of time. And let's see what the advice is. Eight of Coins. You know, work hard. Work hard and play hard. What's up with the focus? Sorry. You know, this is working hard, putting in the effort. Can you see that? Yeah, I gotta shift it over. Putting in the effort, you know, being focused, being determined on bettering the situation, your relationship, on you, bettering yourself. In order to rebuild, it takes work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, continue to work at that. And I don't need to clarify for that. Let's go into your outcome. What's the outcome for Leo? The Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. Somebody's gonna be coming in and delivering that message to you. And it's gonna come fast too. What is the message about? That's money. That is financial stability at its finest. We have the 8 of Coins, the 9 of Coins, the 10 of Coins. Excuse me, the 8 of Coins, the 9 of Coins, the 10 of Coins. We have the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, the 7 of Wands. To me, this is all about progression, because you even have the 5 of Swords, you have the Page, and after the Page comes the Knight. So this is all about progression. Like, things starting off, you know, it's like regaining your footing. It's like, you know, picking up the pieces after things fell apart. Because in the past, you know, you had to deal with conflict and you had to deal with ego. And because I'm basing this off of love, but this is love and finance too. You know what I'm saying? Because there's financial stability here. Like, financially, you're going to be okay. Some of you guys be coming into money that you was not even expecting. And this could be, you know, the past could be about money, like arguments about money. There could be an issue with like the finances within the relationship. But it's like your focus is like, you don't want to fight with this person. You want to build with them. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, through it all, there's still love here. There's still going to be love here. There's still going to, it's like the situation is going to settle itself. Like, the dust is going to settle after things fell apart. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm missing something here, though. Let me see something. So we have intention. We had your challenge being mountain, making things more complicated. Hopes and fears, that pettiness. The lesson, you know, dig deep, put in the work. That's in the advice, but either way, you know, standing up for what you believe in, you know. And then the advice we have, be open. Let's see something else here. For some of you guys, you're going to be dealing with the same person that you've dealt with in the past. And for others, it's not even about a relationship. It's about, again, your progression, how you're dealing with your life. Because even though, yeah, the Two of Cups is all about love and union, but this is all about making a choice too. It's not just the lovers that's about making the choice. You have Two of Cups. You have two options of emotions here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is about love, but at the same time, it's just like you could be making a choice to be by yourself, to be independent, because you don't want to go back in the past of fighting, and after having things, feeling like things are crumbling and falling in on you. Like, you don't want that. So you're just kind of like, I'm happy being by myself. Like, I'm better off by myself. Even though I want love, it's better for me to be by myself. So that way, you know, I can focus on my work, focus on, you know, money, because I'm expecting to get more. I'm expecting a raise. So yeah, this is a love reading, but it's also about your finances and about your security, your financial security. How are we doing with time? Yeah. The Queen of Swords. And it's like it's like you got to do what you got to do. Like, some people might get hurt, some people may not like it, but at the end of the day, you know, you're working in your best interest. Like, you know you better than anybody. So it's kind of like, I might hurt your feelings, but at the end of the day, you know, I don't want to do that. But if I have to, then that's what I'm going to have to do in order to get to my point, to make my wishes come true. Okay. Leo, thank you for your time. Don't forget to vote on the poll above. Please like, subscribe, comment below. And I will catch you on the next video. In the meantime, I wish you blessings and I wish you love and light. Bye.